Hello, everybody out there in internet land. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another reaction video. Today, it is myself, DJ, and I'm joined on the couch with Dravo.
What's going on, everyone?
Today's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a long one because as of this recording, Linkin Park's full album has officially dropped, and it's high time that Brandon and I, we're going to gather around on the couch and we're going to listen to all the songs and give our takes and opinions on them. We've already done a couple of reactions to a couple of the songs already, The Emptiness Machine and Two-Faced. And again, I highly recommend you go back and watch them, but we're going to at least revisit The Emptiness Machine because it's been out for a while, and we want to see if our opinions have changed on it more for better or worse. But we're going
Yeah,
to start off.
we're gonna start off with the intro. It's like 22 seconds. It leads right into the Emptiness Machine. For Emptiness Machine and Two-Faced, I'm most likely going to be cutting those off real short because we have already done a reaction to it. What we're going to do is just give our second takes on them, our second opinions.
I should also point out in this entire thing, I didn't say the name of the album. The album is called From Zero.
Yeah, From Zero. First album without Chester, which already hits pretty hard with me. It's very difficult. I've been listening to them most of my life and having Chester be there the whole time. It's kind of weird. Yeah,
So we're going to start off with the intro, which is just called From Zero
yeah,
Intro. So without further ado,
yeah.
cryptic.
From zero?
Yeah.
Like from nothing?
Oh,
Oh, wait, your first.
It cuts off really abruptly, huh?
so basically from zero, starting over.
Yeah. So Mike actually touched up on this during like an Apple interview. The whole premise is just starting over, basically.
Yeah.
New singer,
The,
new band, essentially with the same name, but starting from nothing.
the the entire premise he's been trying to tell everybody from the start of like this isn't going to be old school Linkin Park, and then the first complaint everybody said was this isn't like old school Linkin Park. Did you not
That's the
listen?
point. I mean, yeah, I get it. That's the point, and I respect them for it. I don't know. Small part of me wishes that they just didn't use the name and just went for a different band name. Maybe something that pays homage to Linkin Park, but it's not, the same. People are
Yeah.
always gonna refer to Linkin Park with Chester.
This was off recording, but Mikey hit the nail on the head. He said that they missed an opportunity to rebrand and rename and call themselves the New Divide. That actually
True.
goes kind of fucking hard.
That is good, yeah. Naming themselves after a song of theirs, one of their most famous ones. I love that song.
All right,
So
now
first up is Emptiness Machine. Goes right into it from the intro. We're gonna listen to it. You guys probably won't see it. If you want to see our full reaction of it raw, we already have a video up on the channel for that. You'll see our opinions of it after we watch it for the second time. But here we go.
because we just want to see if we feel any different about the song than we did the first time. Because
Yeah,
for those that remember, I had mixed feels on it.
yeah. I had mixed feelings, but I didn't hate it.
I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine.
All right, so we just listened to the Emptiness Machine again, and honestly, after hearing it for so much after the reaction, like I've had it in my playlist, I've heard it come up every once in a while, and just passively, and maybe every once in a while I'll actually hear it without me doing anything at the time. I don't mind it anymore. I quite enjoy it.
I'm still in that spot of like, I like the song. I think the song is great. I'm still trying to work out how I feel about her as a singer. Not saying like as the chest replacement, but I'm saying I still trying
Yeah,
to figure out where I feel about her sound.
Yeah, her
But
sound is definitely the biggest contention with people and me as well. I feel that what's really helping me through this is that it might be a new beginning still, and that's what Mike has been hammering home, is just that it still has that Linkin Park sound that I know and love.
like
So, yeah.
I found myself during the second time when we were watching it, like lip syncing along with the song, and bopping my head the entire time. So I do think the song is a lot better than when I first heard it, because a lot of us can admit this, especially the fellas on the couch. Um, when we first heard that song, we were going into it with a Chester Bennington is Linkin Park mindset. But now that it's been a while and I've heard the song a few times, I have so much more appreciation for it.
Yeah, especially when Emily comes in with a high energy. It's a really bumpy, very high energy song, and I love that. I love high energy music and like rock that's not aggressive or just straight up brutal. Like if I want to hear something brutal and aggressive, I'll go to like those genres. But this type of music doesn't make me sad, doesn't make me angry. It literally just makes me hyped.
Yeah.
I'm pumped up. I'm happy. It's not something angry or whatever. It's just high energy, and I love it.
But I think it's time we move on to the next song. That was The Emptiness Machine. Now we are moving on to Cut the Bridge.
Yep. And now we're getting into songs that were not made into music videos. I have high hopes.
This is where I go dark because I have not heard, besides The Emptiness Machine and Two Faced, I have not heard any of the new music because I knew we were going to do this.
Yeah. I have heard Heavy as the Crown and I forget what the other one's called. Over something. I don't know. I heard it once, didn't really care for it. Maybe the second time around, I'll enjoy it more, but when it comes up.
Yeah, let's cut the bridge. Oh, this did have a music video?
I believe it's audio visualizer.
Oh. Well, that's fucking cool. I like this rhythm.
Yeah.
Always made me nervous, knowing you would burn it, just to watch it burn. Cut the bridge we're on. Cut it down, cut it down, down, cut it down until it's gone. Cut it down, cut it down, down, cut it down.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
So, what do you think so far?
So, with Mike's first off, that build up, that I love that scheme. But then Mike's rhymes, because again, I love Mike Shinoda as a rapper.
Yeah.
He's so talented, and I wish he would just showcase it more. Like Mike,
Yeah.
I bet you could fast rap if you really wanted to.
I mean, his solo album was really good. I liked it.
But I like the fact that he was talking about how basically people dealing with people who have like narcissistic views and egos. Like you think you're a truth and your opinion are the same.
Yeah.
That line went hard.
We also like talked about how smoothly Emily came in that transition to the chorus. Oh man, that was really nice.
She has a lovely voice. Like I just can't. This is just me here. I can't get over when she forces that rasp when she's pressing to go to a higher octave or to stretch a note out. It gets raspy and kind of shrilly.
The raspiness kind of comes off as forced whenever she does it. So I definitely see what you're talking about. But whenever she's not doing that, her voice is amazing, beautiful, great. It's very talented.
And for a
Um,
visualizer, this is fucking cool.
yeah, the sound already is giving me Living Things album, the Living Things album. That sound and like with the what is it? Drum beats that the beginning, da, 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 and the way Mike is singing and rapping, it just gives me Living Things. I don't know if you know the album.
No, I do not.
Uh,
Not the top of my head.
Lost in the Echo.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to fresh up on your Linkin Park, my friend.
Apparently, dude.
But yeah, this definitely gives me that sound, that generation of Linkin Park with that album. That sound just really gives me Living Things. I don't mind it. I did enjoy that album a lot, so let's keep going.
Yes. Go back to where she did that long scream and then immediately tell me how you feel about it.
Alright.
I'm going with it. I'm going with it. See, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it.
I'll give it this. It sounds good-ish on here, where it's cleaned and fixed up and all that, but I already know how she sounds live. And I know that live, I would not like it.
That's my one fear seeing it live, because I do not want to be disappointed at a Linkin Park show. Of all the bands and all the concerts that I've seen, good or bad, I never want to be disappointed at a Linkin Park show.
Grew up thinking trying that you never really lose. Didn't put the powder in the keg, but when it blew, I was sitting on the dynamite for you to light the fuse. Oh, looking like a criminal, sneaking in the dark, you're invisible. Hidden, you're wrapped around my neck just like a tentacle. Acting like the truth and your opinion are identical, and I can't seem to let it go. Everything was perfect, always made me nervous, knowing you.
She sounds beautiful right here.
Yeah.
Just to watch it burn. Cut the bridge we're on. Cut it down, cut it down, down, cut it down. Go until it's gone. Cut it down, cut it down, down, cut it down. And my head feels broken. I'm a gas from a burner left open. I'm a tightrope held up by a clothespin. Holding out, but the pressure keeps growing. Wanna go to the light and not the shadow, but the branch isn't shiny as the arrow. Just to watch it burn. Cut the bridge we're on. Cut it down, down, cut it down. Cut the bridge we're on. Cut it down,
So that was Cut the Bridge. Overall, I really, really, really enjoyed that song.
Yeah, I did enjoy that. That's definitely a song that's going on the playlist. I love the high energy. The sound was familiar. Gave me a lot of Living Things vibes. And I don't know. It's really good. They did a good job with this one.
Like it's especially with it being a visualizer, that was so cool. Because where it's like you're not watching a music video, but it felt like a polished music video.
Yeah,
like that could have been a music video in its own right.
Definitely.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but like that was visually appealing.
Yeah, it was. It was a good visualizer. And when it came to Emily herself, like we said, raspiness, not really our thing, but honestly, still didn't really ruin the song for me at all. I heard it, but It's fine.
The best way I could say it is it's not my flavor. There's times where it works. There's times where for
Yeah.
me personally it doesn't. But that's about it.
Yeah.
Overall, she's putting out great vocals. She meshes well with the band.
Oh, yeah, obviously they're having a great time with this,
Oh yeah.
and
But
that's
that
what
was
matters,
that was
bro. So, I'm happy for them.
but that was cut the bridge. Now we move on to the next one, which is the one Brandon has heard.
Heavy is
Heavy
the
is the
crown.
crown.
Yep. This one, if you guys don't know, was a song they made for Riot Games for their League of Legends World Championships. They do this every time the World Championship comes around. They always get a big artist to make a song for them as like an anthem or something. This is a really good one. And this is also the one that I mentioned in the Two-Faced video, I believe, where Emily holds a really long note. And if you want to count this, go for it. But I think if I remember correctly, people timed it, I think she gets really close to the long scream that Chester did in Giving Up. So,
I haven't heard this song because I don't play League, or watch League. So when he said that there's that Linkin Park made a song for League, I'm not gonna lie. My first response was, "Why,
dude,
They're
why
Linkin Park."
not? League is the
apparently-
biggest esport in the world.
I know.
This song has hundreds of millions of views.
I know. I wish I got into League when it was, still growing. But now that it's up here and breaking past every single glass ceiling that's ever been put in front of it, it's like, you know what? I can't even get on to try.
Bro, I think you should, especially since you've gotten so much more into PC gaming. I think you should. At least we can against AI bots and give it a shot.
Gas community, though. I'm not gonna lie. But
Eh,
that's
yeah.
neither here nor there. The fact that they got the likes of Linkin Park to write them an anthem
Oh, yeah.
is nuts.
Oh, it's freaking
That's crazy to
amazing.
think about.
Every person you see on this music video is going to be an actual player, a pro player.
Ooh.
Yeah, and the teams are going to be
Okay.
represented. The crown, the team with the crown is going to be the reigning champs that defend the title. It's going to be great. I love this music video.
All right, I'm excited now. Let's do it. Heavy is the crown. Riot Games. Oh, they animated them.
Yeah, they're animated. It's awesome. Baker.
It's pouring in, you laid on the floor again. One knock at the door and then we both know how the story ends. You can't win if your white flag's out when the war begins. Aiming so high but swinging so low, trying to catch fire but feeling so cold. Holding inside and hope it won't show. I'm saying it's not, but inside I know.
I'm gonna say pause right now real quick. First off, I just want to say shout out to the fucking animation team who had this idea and put this together and made this come to life. This visual is fucking
Dude,
incredible.
Riot's animation team, fucking kick ass. And I love what they did for Arcane, and I can't wait for season 2. But dude, I always loved Riot's like animations. They're always top notch.
Fun fact: I still have yet to see Arcane. Should I? Is it good? Should I actually watch it?
Yes, please. God damn it.
Sorry.
We've told him about this. Me and Mikey both told him, and I believe Adrian have all told him to watch it.
Like, bro, not Linkin Park or League related. I didn't watch Edge Runners until a year and a half after you and Mikey berated me saying watch Edge Runners.
Yeah, I know. It takes a while for him to actually sit down and watch or listen to things we recommend this man.
He was like, "Hey, you know what? They said that roughly 2.5 years ago. Let's give it a
And I
shot."
swear to God, most of the time he does it on purpose.
Part of it is yes. The other part of it is I'd probably wrap myself up in something else, i.e., for some reason, rewatching all of DBZ and Super.
And that's fine. I did the same thing. Now I'm caught up all the way up to the recent episode of Daima. Yeah.
Well, so I love, but back on track here. I love the visual. This music video is so fucking stunning and beautiful. I don't think I actually heard any lyrics yet, even though I saw a fucking Mike's mouth moving. I'm like, I should probably listen. That combat scene had me reeling.
Yeah, it's we rewind it a little bit
Yeah.
more than we usually do that.
Oh, perfect spot too.
I love that they animated the players. It's so cool.
Pouring in, you laid on the floor again. One knock at the door and then we both know how the story ends. You can't win if your white flag's out when the war begins. Aiming so high but swinging so low, trying to catch fire but feeling so cold. It's gonna be the day you notice, 'cause I'm tired of explaining what the joke is.
This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Fire in the sunrise. Ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd.
Ooh.
Okay, bring it, bitch.
It's begun. You're already on that list. Say you don't want what you can't resist. Waving that sword when the pen won't miss. Watch it all falling apart like this.
This is what you asked for.
Movie.
Heavy is the crowd.
Oh my god.
All right, pause it. Oh,
Oh yeah, the animation. I love that so much. It's so good.
because I'm focusing on the players. I'm listening to the song. I'm watching the combat. I'm like, dude, it's all so cohesive.
Yeah.
And then I love that the lyrics surrounding it is like league based and league related. Because I know for a lot of people they're gonna be like, yeah, no shit. But I've listened to many games that made many artists that made songs for games,
Yeah.
and it had nothing to do with it. So I like the fact that they kept it related. One of the lines that stuck out to me early on was, "We can't win if you have your white flag out before the game is even started." And I'm like, yo, wait a minute, hold up. He's talking about the surrender option. Like, you're onto something. You're cooking. Get the paprika.
Oh man.
But so far, this is stunning. This is beautiful. This is hitting all the points to being a great song and a great music video.
Now,
Okay, League.
right when we hit pause, you heard that it started to get a little quieter. Here comes the breakdown, and I'm wanting to hear Emily.
I'm gonna be looking at that timer. I'm gonna be looking at that fucking timestamp bar. I'm gonna count the milliseconds, honey. Okay, I'm counting them.
Also, shout out Faker, bro. Legend in League.
This is what you asked for.
I got 15 seconds because the 4 started at 2 minutes 11 seconds. It's now 26. She hit 15 seconds.
Yeah, it's a pretty lengthy one. And I'm like, you know what? Didn't exactly hit it, but props. It was good.
Now we need to go back and rewatch that because I didn't see any of the video. I was looking at the timestamp
Yeah.
the whole time.
Which also the fucking breakdown. Ugh.
That crown is gnarly, by the way.
This is what you asked for.
That lining in her eyes effect was tight.
This is what you asked.
Here he is.
The king.
This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Fire in the sunrise. Ashes raining down. Try to hold it in.
Dude, he took off his robe. I got fucking goosebumps. That's how much of a legend this kid is. And this is coming from somebody who doesn't play League, but I know the name Faker.
Heavy is the crowd. Heavy is the
I wonder if it's still going on. Imagine though, your World Series is in the span of like what, 3 fucking months
That's fucking nuts, dude.
in 3 different cities in Europe, bro.
That's how fucking.
Bro.
It's crazy to think that's how massive this fucking game is.
Oh, it's fucking huge. Largest esports in the world. And honestly, it pretty much deserves it.
I agree. I agree.
Now the next one.
So that was Heavy as the Crown.
Yep.
What a fucking song. What a fucking video. What a fucking stream.
Hey. Playlist, am I right?
Yes.
Yes. That was a really good one.
That was insane. It hit every point that all I can say is genius.
Yeah. It is a
It was
banger.
genius.
That other than Two-Faced, I think Two-Faced is still I don't know. It's kind of hard between the two. I like them equally for different reasons.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can absolutely see that.
Yeah, so
But yeah, that was
this one, yeah, one of my favorites. When I first
That's
heard it
that
or
one?
saw the music video, instant playlist.
so that was Heavy as the Crown, and now next up on the dossier is Over Each Other.
There it is, Over Each Other. I have seen this one too.
I'm going into this blind, but it's under 3 minutes long, so that means this is I'll be honest. Anytime I see a song with a timestamp that's under 3 minutes, I always think I'm expecting it to be fast paced and fast.
This is a slow
it.
one.
Oh, it's a slow burn.
It's a slow song. Yeah.
Okay.
It has a story. It's telling a story. It has a message.
Make me cry then. Hey guys, it's me, DJ. Real quick before you go anywhere, I just wanted to remind you guys about NoSkill Entertainment's still ongoing partnership with Dubby. Yes, they are still hanging out with us over a year later. And trust me, they have an array of delicious flavors, such as Dragonade, Dub Sludge, and Galaxy Grenade. And hey, maybe caffeine isn't your thing. They have 0 caffeine hydration formulas, such as Water Melanda and Pineberry Splash. And if any of these flavors piqued your interest, please use code NSE for 10% off your total order at checkout. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you guys later. Oh,
This is the letter that I didn't write. Looking for color in the black and white. Skyscrapers we created on shaky ground. You won't let me breathe, and I'm not ever right. All we are is talking over each other. There's nothing underneath. It's all a waste of time. Over each other, reaching for satellites, but all alone.
all right, pause it.
Under your breath.
So straight out the gate, you see the car crash. You already know, what's happened.
Mm-hmm.
She crawls out the car, and her friend, her partner, her whatever, that's her in this video, doesn't wake up. And the first thing that I'm hearing is all we do is talk over each other. I'm getting we spent too much time arguing, and now I don't get to say goodbye vibe to this.
Yeah.
That's heavy.
Yeah. It's very heavy, and it's probably a story that a lot of people can relate to.
Oh yeah. I was not expecting that one. Holy fuck.
Yeah. This one,
Good.
it's going to touch people.
I said make me cry.
Pause.
Y'all said. I said make me cry. Y'all said bet.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going. Oh no.
Saying that I was wrong. Oh, the skyscrapers we created are coming down.
Yep. Arguing couple.
'Cause you won't let me breathe, and I'm not ever right. All we are is talking over each other. All the waste of time. All we are is talking
Okay.
over each other.
Okay, first off, I just have to plug this in and say this. Please, at all times, drive safely. You are the one piloting a motorized vehicle. Please keep your wits about you. One quick distracted look, and it can be over.
Yeah.
That's how fast it happens. So please, always, if you're driving a car, make sure you have your wits about you, and also don't drink and drive. Okay, don't be an idiot.
Yeah. And it might be redundant at this point, but it's true. Wear a seatbelt. So many people I've known personally passed because they could have prevented it if they did.
Yep, I've been in a couple car crashes myself, and I had, not to get too personal, I had a buddy who didn't get to be so lucky to walk away from it like I did. So all you have to do is just put that seatbelt on. Doesn't hurt. Might be uncomfortable for a few minutes, but trust me, you get used to it. You forget it's even there, dude. Really.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's a little 2 cents and little PSA. Buckle up and keep your wits about you if you are the driver, and don't drink and drive, please.
I can't go to sleep. I lie awake at night. I'm so tired of talking over each other. So say what's underneath. I wanna see your side.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah.
To be talking over each other. Over each other.
Oh wow. That fucked my head up. And so that was over each other. Wow. Way to guide me in one direction. Like one direction. I'm thinking this happened, and then y'all in the last 20 seconds said psych.
Yeah. Friggin' twist. Didn't see it coming.
Holy shit. Wow, that was eye opening. It makes you think, and not to get like too deep here, but it makes you think and really appreciate the fact that something as simple as putting on a seatbelt, and then I get the privileged opportunity to walk away from a vehicle.
Yeah.
Because it's amazing how quick it can happen, and it can happen to anybody. Trust me, you're not bulletproof.
Yeah, but let's step away from the sad talk here. This was a song strictly Emily, and bro, she did it great. She was beautiful. I love her voice, bro.
Her voice is fucking gorgeous, man. Like, holy shit, it was amazing.
Yeah, it was great.
And she,
you felt the emotion. Like, she had passion in there. It made me tear up the first time I watched it, and like hearing everything that she's saying along with the video. I'm like, wow. I wonder if this is actually something she's had experience with, or at least knows someone that has gone through this type of thing. Because, bro, that's some emotion.
oh yeah, that, and I like when a song can make me feel things, whether it be through the actual song itself or through a music video. If you can make me feel something that wasn't there earlier, that's how I know you got something solid. So all in all, that was amazing.
Yeah.
I love that.
Over each other. Amazing. I love that.
And next up on the list, we have Casualty.
What a song name.
I bet they did that on purpose.
It'd be kind of funny, but all right. Let's get into this. This is a song I have not heard. And it doesn't have a music video, or it has one, but it's a visualizer, just like the cutting off the bridge or cut the bridge, whatever. So
2 minutes and 20 seconds. I want bounce me back, okay?
I think from here all the way until Two-Faced, I don't know anything. So this is brand new territory for me now. Okay. Okay. All right.
Winning me back.
All right.
I got too complacent, bleached in the eyes.
All right. Pause it, sir.
One.
So we're 50.
What an opener.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right.
See, goes back to I don't know how I feel about it. On the one instance, because it was the first thing that I heard, I was like, you know what? I'm not too sure how I feel about it. But now I'm getting I think the genre for this would be called. I'm gonna die. It almost gave me a crossover thrash or like a really hardcore punk feel to it.
It has like a punk thrash sound to it, huh? Like something you would hear in the early 2000s type thing.
So I'm kind of on board with it because now the raspy scream, I'm like, you know what? This actually
It
fits.
works. It makes sense, and I'm not bothered by it.
But in that first 5 seconds, I was like, what?
This sounds
Huh?
like something that Tom would like.
This sounds like something Tom would push people over to. And I'm not talking in a mosh pit. I'm talking on the street.
Okay, so right off the bat, probably the hardest song I've heard of the album so far. No,
Yeah.
no, it definitely fucking is. Definitely was not expecting this at all.
All right, let's rock it and let's roll.
You drew the first blood, like playing God. Closing the doors up while I'm fed to the dogs. It's only a matter of time. Let me out, set me free. I know I'm
God damn.
Damn.
Fit. Open it up.
Hold up. Damn.
Holy shit. Dude, that pickup and gallop. I'm like, dude, I can picture a pit just opening and then motherfuckers just sprinting.
Yeah.
Just go for it.
This right here, mosh pit song. I can already see this going crazy live.
Ooh, I gotta lower my heart rate. Yeah, I started keeping up with the kick drum. Whew.
Let's get back into this.
I need a Snickers. Damn.
Oh.
It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. Stop!
killing me is something that you're not. You see the green light in your matter of time.
Set me free! I know I'm a sick
And we're back.
Yo. Damn. I was
Holy.
not expecting that out of a Linkin Park
Wow.
album.
Okay.
Now,
Wait, shaking. Ah! Hi.
yeah, hi.
Whew. Hi, guys. That was insane.
Fucking crazy. Yeah, that is not what I expected from Linkin Park at all.
No, it's not. That I don't want to say frightened me like I was actually scared, but I did not expect any of that. I went
No.
into it with that first 5 seconds I heard just randomly screaming. I was like, oh, okay. Then it got into a crossover slash like hardcore punk feel. But then as soon as that, I think it was like minute 20 when it just went absolutely ape shit. I was riding such a high for the remainder of the song.
I would not mind more of that.
And
I loved that with the rap elements from Mike. Bro, that was sick. And my hood is driving me insane. But dude,
that was so awesome. I'd be so okay if there's more of that on this album, or if you write, or when you guys write more music, I'd be so okay if you have more like Casualty. That was Oh, that was fun. That was very fun.
Yeah, that fit a lot more of the music I've been listening to lately. Hell yes, more of that. I wanted
And
I
again,
want to see what Emily could do.
by the way, shout out to your editing team. I love the fact that thus far, if it didn't have a dedicated music video, it's been a very sick visualizer.
Oh yeah, visualizers are a nice touch.
So I love that. You could have just had the album art up. You could have just had the plain lyrics on the screen. Nope. You guys said, no, we're gonna give them something to look at. But now, next up on the dossier is Overflow. I don't know what to expect with Overflow or with a name like Overflow.
This album has surprised me in every fucking way. I've heard we went from Over Each Other, a very sad, soft, beautiful song, and then right after fucking wanna kill someone. Like, bro, like, what the fuck?
We went from my partner is dead to split this shit.
Split it down the middle.
But yeah, so now Overflow, you're up to bat. Let's see what you got. There was a figure when the flicker. There we go. She's a slow starter.
We're all just up for a riot, catching fire, fighting fire. I can feel the pressure coming.
Ooh, that's Mike showing some prowess.
Okay. This is different. And
Slow bop.
it's very slow. Nice build up. This sounds like something that wouldn't be amiss if it went on to the Thousand Suns album.
He said the thing.
I said the thing. I've listened to the entire thing. It wouldn't be out of place. I will say that right now.
I didn't. Out of all their albums, I did not care for.
I don't mind A Thousand Suns. I think the one song that I go back to is The Messenger, but that's it. Cataclysm's okay, but
I'd have to listen to the entire album again. I haven't heard it since it came out, like fucking, like 12 years ago.
I think now you would have more appreciation for it.
I'll have to give it a try, but so far we're a minute in, hearing some Mike Shinoda vocals, showing that he's got some range in scales.
Yeah, so
I heard you
already
build up and rock down.
not bad. I don't mind it. It's very slow going. Let's see if it builds up more.
Turning from a white sky to a black hole, turning from the sunlight to a shadow. I know I can't make it stop. I know I'm out of control. I keep on feeling it all.
There's flashes of black and white. Pause it again.
It's very atmospheric.
Very atmospheric, but not gonna lie, not my favorite.
No. I mean, I won't say I'll playlist it, no. It's just gonna be one of those songs where if I listen to the album and I haven't heard it in a while, because I, never liked it on my playlist or whatever, I'd still listen to it just because, why not? But it's not really my thing. I see this as more of an atmospheric work of art, like in music form.
I can hear this like faintly playing in the background when if we're in a call with the boys and then this song just happens to be playing.
Yeah.
This will be like our background noise. Not to sound like insulting or anything, but
the video is out there.
Y'all keep on doing these flashes and mixes of black and white, and I start thinking of Unis Honest again. And the rest just came up too.
White sky to a
That's just fucking cool looking. Oh, we got a new color. We got pink. Oh. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to this later just to decipher the lyrics, because I did not understand a damn thing.
Okay.
I have a feeling that that's supposed to be like the outro / intro to the next song.
Which is Two-Faced.
So that was
Overflow.
That was Overflow. Don't know how I feel about it. I'm not saying it's a bad song, but not in my top 5 picks on this album.
Yeah, I'd say it got a little better like towards the half, like the last half when Emily started singing more, and I heard a little bit of more guitar towards like the last like 30-40 seconds, which was a better part of it. But yeah, it's not my thing.
Yeah, not my favorite, but moving on to the next one, rolling into it, is
Two-Faced, which we've done a reaction. If you want to see that, it's right up on the channel. We're going to listen to it again, give our thoughts after, and we'll move on to the next one right after that.
Beginning to realize that you put me over the edge. The truth's not rigid, the rules aren't fair. The dark's too vivid, the light's not there. I start to give it.
Two-faced, caught in the middle. Caught in the middle. Too late, counting to zero.
Last time you told me it wasn't true, and pointing every finger at things that you didn't do.
I can't hear myself think. Stop yelling at me! You should have recognized it's too late for choosing sides. Two-faced, caught in the middle, 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 caught in the middle.
That still shot was actually really cool. So yeah, we just rewatched Two-Faced, and my stance is still the very same. I think the song is fun. I like the fact that the entire video is just them having a fun fucking time on stage.
Yeah, and I've given it quite a few listens to after the reaction, and I think it's still probably top song in the album for me, right next to Heavy is the Crown. Like, they're right here next to each other. It's hard for me to choose between the two in terms of favorites.
My 3 so far are Two-Faced, Heavy's the Crown, and Casualty.
Ooh,
Casualty, that's how far you came for me. Like that,
yeah, it's an outlier. I'll give it that. Yeah, that's crazy for a Linkin Park song.
But now, moving on to the next one. Next up on the docket is Stained. Don't know what's Stained.
And from here on, no familiar songs from me other than, we just listened to Two-Faced. So last 3, first for us. Let's go.
I don't know what to expect with you, Stained. Hopefully you can get it out with some Clorox, maybe some Tide Pods. But
Don't make me get the bleach.
Oh yeah, and don't eat the Tide Pods. Use it for laundry. Don't be stupid. The visualizer. I dig these.
Oh,
What the?
very artistic in the visualizer.
Gave you one chance, already regret it.
Ooh, he regrets something.
Trying so hard to be sympathetic, but I know where it's gonna go if I let it.
Cause you're stained. You try to hide the
Ooh,
marks, but
that
was
it's
clean.
fade. You lie and lie like I was nothing. Pretend you're spotless, but I don't wash away, and now you're stained.
Okay, pause real quick. That singing right there is amazing.
Amazing.
That is
chorus.
beautiful.
I can already tell it's gonna be a chorus that's just catchy.
And I also like the message that they're kind of delivering with the song lyrics of like, I know the sins, I know the dark side of you. You can't sit here and paint this picture that you're perfect when I know you are stained.
Hey, you ain't clean, motherfucker.
Like I said, I got some Perel. You want to put some of that on? Yeah, so let's continue. Emily, you sound beautiful.
Pretend you're spotless, but I don't wash away, and now you're stained. And now you're stained.
Dripping on words, alibis start slipping.
Echo lyrics. Oh, pause it again. I practice this. I preach this to this day. Like, okay, forgotten does not mean forgiven.
Yeah.
Meaning, I'm over it. I'm past it, but I'm always going to remember it. I'm archiving that shit because now I'm gonna make sure it doesn't happen again. That is some heavy wordplay right there. I love that so much. Thank you for saying that, Mr. Shinoda. I appreciate you.
Knowing you're hiding when no one else sees. Closed lips smile cause there's blood on your teeth. What you forget, you were gonna repeat. You don't get to make amends like your head's still clean.
Because you're stained. You lie like I was nothing. Pretend you're spotless, but
Your cleans are marvelous.
now you're stained.
Alright.
Your clean-
So
Huh?
the premise of the song is basically your sins, your lies, your misdeeds. You can't wash them away. You're not clean. You're stained, and you can't just forgive and forget.
Yep.
And that is words to live by, really. And I mean, that is some true shit.
Especially if it's one of those like you've done something wrong and now you're trying to cover it up and act to show other people that you didn't. Like if I've done wrong, I admit that I've done wrong.
Yeah. And same with me. I have always taken responsibility for the things that I've done that were wrong or just whatever it could be.
Mhm.
You gotta live up to it. Because if you don't, it could come back to bite you in the ass. And plus, you're not gonna make amends by continuing to live the lie.
You're just gonna damage yourself more later on in the end.
Therefore, you are stained.
But it won't fade. You lie like I was nothing. Pretend you're spotless, but I don't wash away, and now you're stained.
Knowing you're hiding when no one else sees.
And someday
Closed lips smile over blood on your cheek. What you forget, you were gonna repeat. Trying to make amends like your hand's still clean. But we both know that your hand's not clean.
And someday your hands will be too red to hide the blame. Pretend you're spotless, but I don't wash away, and now you're stained. And now you're stained. And now you're
Loved it.
Wonderful, just wonderful. That stained. That was amazing.
That was amazing. Yeah. I loved it. The message, the lyrics, the chorus, everything just was great. I loved it. Definitely a top 5 track for me so far.
Oh yes. Like I can't find one fault with that song. That was amazing.
Dude, Emily did so good with that chorus. That is such a memorable chorus.
And I love how you're able to bounce your vocals up and down so expertly, like that stay.
Yeah,
Hey,
that
she did
right
that,
there, dude, amazing. Loved it.
That was awesome. That's in the top 5 for me for this album.
Yeah.
But next up on the docket, because we are down to the penultimate song. Next up is IGYEIH.
Yep. 2 songs left. Let's see what we got.
I don't know what
It's
IGYEIH
definitely an acronym, but I guess we'll figure it out.
I was sitting there in my head trying to wrap around, like, is it supposed to be eggy?
I'm gonna take a guess and say we're gonna figure out when we listen to the song.
I was digging through every single dictionary, thesaurus I had in my head. Yeah.
Yeah, GGY. I don't know.
What's her name in bold? Well, there it is. I gave you everything I had. So that's what the acronym stands for.
I'm cracking it open wide, dying for one drop.
And the clock keeps ticking, rules are written.
Trying to remember how to make up my mind.
Clock keeps ticking, rules are written.
Forgotten doesn't mean that it's forgiven this time. I can do everything I
Did you catch that? They said the forgotten isn't forgiven. Everything.
Yeah.
Line from the song.
Yep, another a repeated line, but it's still true. And you know what? That's fine with me. That's a good message. And but this one is more of I gave you everything I have. That is what they're trying to bring home. Apparently,
That's what the acronym stands for. It doesn't mean eggy. I'm just
yeah,
eggy.
egg.
But so far, I like what I'm hearing. I like how they were able, like, they went bar for bar. She did a verse, he did a verse, she did a verse, he did a verse.
Yeah.
can do everything I have. All you give me is your loneliness. I'm not the enemy you make me out to be. And I'm so tired of this wishful thinking, drowning, sinking, left with nothing left. I can do everything I have.
So this is, I gave you everything I had. I wasn't the enemy you painted me to be. I have a feeling that they did one of those, like, this, Stained was the outcome. This song was the cause. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because if you were to put Stained after this song, it would make perfect sense. Did you everything I had, not the enemy you painted me to be, and then the next song would be Stained. Oh, dude, it flows nicely. That's okay.
Oh, okay.
You guys are in the kitchen cooking up something.
I write all the memories down, all over my skin.
And the clock keeps ticking, rules are written.
Trying to remember how to make up my mind. Doesn't mean that it's forgiven this time. I can do everything I have. All you give me is your ugliness. You're not as honest as you act. I'm not the enemy you make me out to be. And I'm so tired of this wishful thinking, drowning, sinking. Yeah. I can do everything I have.
Time's ready, but shout out to the people that made these visualizers.
All right. Yeah. So this is this high energy. I'm loving this. I like it.
I'm liking it. I'm not saying it's good enough for my top 5 pick, though, but
No.
it is a damn good song.
Yeah, definitely not top 5, but it is definitely a good one. I like it. I'd still say playlist worthy.
Yes, I agree. I concur, old chap.
No, but here comes the breakdown. Let's see what happens.
Are we gonna mosh? Come on. Let's mosh.
I don't need you. From now on, 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 I don't need you.
I'm guessing from now on she doesn't need it.
Well.
Hmm. Interesting way to end it. I was with the song, but I think at the end there, for the breakdown, I think the breakdown would have been better without the words, let alone repeating them for a minute and a half.
Yeah, the repetitiveness really got to me there.
Like, you had me.
You had me.
Had me.
Had me. Yeah, get repetitive at the end.
I was
So I
just about
get it. I can see why, and with how aggressive it got, but it's too much repeating.
Yeah, I fear for Emily doing not just one live performance, but a whole ass tour, because with how she scrapes her vocals like that, it's like, dude, you have to do that night after night after night after night after night. So you're gonna have to be careful with the screaming, honey. Holy shit. But yeah, so that was, I gave you everything I had. And now the last song on the album, we've made it to the end. The song is called Good Things Go. I don't even want to know what that's referring to.
That right there is a title. I'm dreading that one. I hope it's not what I think it is.
I hope it's not what I think it is, and I think we're thinking the same thing.
Well, let's hear it.
Find out. Okay.
Feels like it's rain in my head for 100 days. Stare in the mirror and I look for another face. And I get so
Yo, okay, hold on.
Are you getting Chester vibes?
No, not yet, but it is. It's definitely touching up with mental problems, and that right there feels like my rain. It's been raining in my head for 100 days. Looked in the mirror and hope to see another face. That I can relate to. I've had days like that so many times with my own mental issues, and that right there just hits home.
But it's a very powerful message, and like we're 10 seconds in.
10 seconds.
Well, we were a little further into
a little 30, 40.
But still, like it's a powerful hit. For some reason, my mind went to like he was searching for Chester, which I mean, still, and I always say this when we bring up Linkin Park. Rest in peace, Chester Bennington, forever and always. But let's continue because I want to know where Mike is going with this.
feels like it's rain in my head for 100 days. Stare in the mirror and I look for another face. And I get so tired of putting out fires and making up lies, checking my eyes for some kind of lie, but nothing's inside, and it feels like it's rain in my head for 100 days.
And I say I hate you when I don't push you when you get too close. It's hard to laugh when I'm the joke, but I can't do this on my own. You can save me from my lack of self-control. Sometimes bad things take the place where good things go.
I've asked for forgiveness 100
Wow,
times.
I'm gonna pause it. Yeah, so this is definitely a crap for help song.
Yeah.
Did not expect this one for the very last song. Leaving off on a very, very powerful message. A very powerful note. I can appreciate this. I can definitely appreciate this. This is I like the direction. What are your thoughts so far?
I'm thinking that I'm getting in my head with this one.
Don't get in your
It's-
head.
It's hard because the fucking lyrics, man. Some of these I've even questioned myself and thought about myself.
Mm.
And this is right here. It's a cry for help. And I've been
It's a
there
cry for
before.
it's a cry for help, and I like the fact that, especially with you being very honest and forthwith with your mental health. It's like, hey, here's a song that basically says you aren't alone in that fight. You aren't you nobody's alone in that fight. It's a silent fight that we all deal with individually, but just because we fight it silently doesn't mean we're alone in it.
It's definitely what not what I expected for the last song, but honestly, I'm okay with it.
This is definitely one of the songs of like you didn't know you needed to hear this until you heard it playing. All right, let's soldier on.
Lack of self-control. Sometimes bad things take the place where good things go.
I've asked for forgiveness 100 times. Believed it myself when I halfway apologized. And it's not unfair, I'm asking for prayers, but nobody cares. Going nowhere, like falling downstairs while everyone stares. No one's there when I've asked for forgiveness 100 times.
Oh.
And I say I hate you when I don't push you when you get too close. It's hard to laugh when I'm the joke, but I can't do this on my own. You can save me from my lack of self-control. Sometimes bad things take the place where good things go.
No, I'm just taking a shot. Maybe I'm just too eager. Oh, maybe I lost the plot. I used to pity some people. I said they were missing a spine. Yeah, maybe the problem is ego. Maybe the problem is mine. Really, I'm fine. Don't get too intimate. Don't get too curious. This is just feeling like it's not that serious. Stare at the ceiling, feeling delirious. Fuck all your empathy. I want your fury, 'cause I would just tell you I'm better than. Hey, spit out my medicine. Hey, drunk on adrenaline. Hey, and I don't know why I
Say I hate you when I don't push you when you get too close. It's hard to laugh when I'm the joke, but I can't do this on my own. You can save me from my lack of self-control. And I won't make excuses for the pain I caused us both. So thank you for always standing by me even now. Sometimes bad things take the place where good things go.
Well,
Man. Hey, chose. Hey, so for the last song, we're gonna hit you as heavy as possible. We're gonna hit you in your brain, your heart, and your soul. I don't even know where to begin, man. Uh, to start off, that was a great song.
yeah,
And
it
I
was
said it,
good.
I said it earlier. For me, that's definitely a you didn't know you needed to hear this until you started hearing it.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely it reopened parts of my mind that I didn't know I needed to revisit. Some maybe I shouldn't, but well, it's there now.
I hate that. Just like now, you need to go reopen. Now you gotta go visit that old wound and make sure that it's completely patched up and that nothing's gonna seep through.
You know what really
That's
got me?
what's up.
When there was a line that Mike put up is that I asked for forgiveness over 100 times. That really hurt me.
I did not expect this for the very last song. I this is where part of it is. if you're going through something, please reach out. Oh dear. Okay, hold on. My eyes are starting to sweat. But
Sweating eyes over here.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyway, so
Yeah.
beautiful
That was
song. It was great. Honestly, a perfect song to end off of.
now we're going to go through the list, and I want to hear your top 5 for this album.
Oh, easy. Defaced, Heavy as the Crown, Casualty, Emptiness Machine, and Stained.
Mine is Heavy as the Crown, Casualty, Two-Faced, Stained, and I Gave You Everything I Had. I have a feeling I'm going to be listening to these songs on repeat tomorrow when I'm working out. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, this is a good album. Yeah,
I
it feels weird listening to Linkin Park without Chester, but I'll give him this. This is a good album to bring back the band. They're starting something new, and a lot of the album songs gave me like sounds from previous projects that I missed. Heard a lot of influence from previous albums, and I think I really needed that. And
this album has
I'm looking forward to the future, what they do.
same.
Because I think this is an album to one, show the fans that they still have their sound. They still know what they're doing, and basically to show us what Emily can do. And she showed us.
Like this entire album, not just a couple of songs. I'm talking the entire album. Absolutely smashed, destroyed, and exploded my expectations.
Oh, definitely.
Because I can admit I was one of those. I'm a cynic and I'm a critic, and I don't think I'm going to like this. Not because not Chester, but because you guys aren't the same band. Even though I knew they're not going to be the same band, but this did not form in my head. This did not play out in my head the way I thought it was going to.
For me, it wasn't that. It was more along the lines of I got a bad first impression. I saw the live broadcast, and listening to Emily perform the older songs didn't sit right with me. Especially since I've heard them for most of my life through one voice. That's Chester's. Hearing those songs come from someone that is the new lead singer now that he is gone for a band I've loved my entire life, and it threw me through a loop, and I really didn't know what to expect. If anything, I wanted her to prove to me that she can do it. And she kind of did for me.
Yeah, this if there was any album or songs that needed to be played or heard to let you know who Emily is, this was it. Like I said at the start of this, as I said in the past couple of videos, my only criticism with her is there's times where I personally don't feel like a scratch or a raspy scream is not needed.
Yeah, in some places that definitely could have worked out more if the singing was more clean than raspy. But that's my only critique.
Other than that, the band is absolutely fantastic. She's fantastic. Mike is fantastic. I wonder if they're gonna make any more music videos for this album. I wouldn't mind an entire like a video for every single song. You can do that too, Mike. Just saying. You're in charge now. Just saying.
Honestly, I would love to see one of Stained. I think that's a great one to do.
But all in all, I give this album a solid. I'll give it a solid 9 out of 10. I'm talking a high 9.9 out of 10. Only critique is the rasp and screech. Even then, that comes down to preference.
I think I'm gonna have to go with you on that one. I wanted Linkin Park. It doesn't have Chester, but I still got Linkin Park. That's all that I wished for. All I hoped for.
This man hit the nail on the head. I wanted Linkin Park, and I got Linkin Park.
Yeah.
Without Chester.
It's still Linkin Park. Can't wait to see what they do in the future. I want them to
What?
do more of Casualty.
Oh yeah.
That was
Okay,
nice.
so-
But yeah.
But we come to the end of the road of this album review. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you very much. You are beautiful and you are lovely. And it is now time for us to depart. We will see all of you in the next video. Goodbye.